Hey, 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 it's Tuesday at 2, talking diecast, talking NASCAR, talking caps. We're talking it all, and we're doing it from Circle B Diecast in Concord, North Carolina. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network. So glad that you have joined us, and we are already with a full docket here in the chat room. Victor and Scott and John and Blake and Daniel and Ray. Oh my gosh, there we go. Good stuff for sure. And it is going to be fantastic. So glad you have joined us. Getting back from the West Coast Swing and the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix International Raceway, the Ruoff Mortgage 500. And how about Chase Briscoe getting that career first win in that Mahindra car? Man, what a race. What a finish. How about that? What'd you think of that? What'd you think of those three kids up there that had never won a race, just throwing haymakers at each other with Chase Briscoe and Tyler Reddick and Ross Chastain? That was a thriller, there's no doubt about it. And Briscoe came out on top and scored the win. So fun stuff, really, really good. It was great. Fun weekend. What a great race out there at Phoenix, and what a great win. And Chase Briscoe's Chase Briscoe. Okay, I don't know what our deal is formally with Chase, but I know the boss man goes to the Chili Bowl and hangs out with him all the time. And so we have autographed race winners and race winners for pre-order right now. So Chase is one of our guys here at Circle B Diecast. He is one of our guys, and we have got that diecast available for pre-order right now. So Chase Briscoe, friends call him Buddy Boy, picking up his career first win. And look at this. We're going to talk caps. We've got this in stock right now. So if you can't wait, if you cannot wait to get some Chase Briscoe gear, some Chase Briscoe stuff, we have got this High Point. See that number 14 there? Chase Briscoe on the back. Oh, it's a good looking cap. We have got that in stock right now. Yes, right now. So giddy up, get it out of here. I'll tell you what, Tracy, our operations person out there in the warehouse, she just can't wait to ship that out to you. Oh, well, we'll talk a little bit more about what Tracy is doing here in just a little bit. But but get this Chase Briscoe cap right now. So if that's not enough, Noah Gragson scored that win. How about Noah's start to the season? Third place at Daytona, second place at Auto Club, second place at Las Vegas, and winner chicken dinner at Phoenix. Yeah, what a start to the season. You get a start to the season that quickly, and Plan B Sales, Circle B Diecast, we're going to offer up the diecast. Well, Lionel offered it up. We have Noah Gragson race-winning diecast also. Get that pre-ordered. With all of these pre-orders, you can, all of these pre-orders, use promo code MRN and get free shipping. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Yes. My gosh, we got a chatty group here. Let's see. Someone saw me on TV interviewing Chase Briscoe. There we go. Daniel did that. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny I can tell with my social media and my friends when I get some TV time. And I got done with the race, got in the car, was riding back to the hotel. My cohort, Jason Toy, was driving, so I was riding, and my Twitter machine was going off because apparently I got a little TV time talking to Johnny Klossmeyer. So really fun, that's for sure. Let's see. Peter says Chase is one of his favorite drivers. So that is good. Bradley, watching again from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Can't wait to Martinsville. Yeah, Dale Jr. is going to run in Martinsville. Huh. Man, that's like the second weekend of April. I'm telling you what. I was just in my office over at MRN. I wrapped up all my Wing Nation stuff. We do that Tuesday midday. And I was just looking at my upcoming calendar. Folks, there are some great races coming up. Now, I'm off NASCAR the next 2 weeks, Atlanta and COTA. Then we go to Richmond, which who doesn't love Richmond? And then we go to Martinsville. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Brad. I'm going to tell you a little secret right here, Bradley. Come down to Martinsville, watch that Saturday night race. Get yourself a cheap hotel. You can do that. You can do that up near Roanoke or Callaway or somewhere there. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, the Smart Modifieds are up there running just north at a track called Franklin County Speedway. I'm sticking around for that. So we've got the Xfinity Series and I think that's what it is. Wait a minute. When do we have the modifieds at Richmond? We have modifieds at Richmond in the spring. I don't know. I'm all messed up. Anyhow, But you can go to Martinsville and catch all the racing at Martinsville. And then Sunday, that's a Saturday night race at Martinsville, Bradley. And then Sunday, the modifieds are up at Franklin County, which is right back on the way up just before you get to Roanoke. You'd get to Roanoke, you'll take a right and right straight up the street there to Martinsburg, West Virginia. Yes, indeed. There we go. Robert, I will not be at the race at Atlanta. My suggestion as to how we can meet is America's Most Wanted usually features me every once in a while. No, I just, when I'm at the racetrack, scream, holler, shout, catch my attention, and we can meet. I'm around about 70% of the races. I go to about 70% of the races, but I'm not going to Atlanta this weekend. So fun stuff. Let's see. Jonathan's going to Charlotte for the 600 all the way from Ohio. First race ever with the kiddos. Woo, man, love that. Are you kidding me? Jonathan, that is good. That is good. Fun stuff. Exactly. And Ronald said, did you like how Chase Briscoe almost hit the wall and he was doing the winning burnout? Yeah, he about twisted that car up. He about twisted that car up and did good. Did good, that's for sure. So fun stuff. Hey, let's talk about this. We talked about the diecast, and we always talk about diecast, okay? The boss man made a deal on caps, hats, okay? And while I joked around and talked about Tracy, she runs our shipping department. I walked through the door, and she was in the hallway sorting inventory. I'm like, why is she not in the warehouse? The boss man has bought caps, hats. Has he bought hats? 78 different hats we have. So we're showing you some of them. We talked about Chase Briscoe caps, okay? But we're showing the Kyle Larson Championship Collection, okay? This is the Hendrick Cars, Kyle Larson, 2021, Hendrick Cars. There's the Cup Series Champion Camo hat, 2021 with a 5 and Hendrick on the side, okay? What is this one here? Cup Series Champion cap. These are high quality hats too. We're not just flopping turkeys here with these caps. These are high quality caps that we have here. These are good quality caps, okay? So you have a kid. You have a kid? Look at this. This is the youths, all the youths for us, the youth championship cap, ladies cap as well. So ladies, you get into the act as well. And we have got caps, okay? So much so, you've got to buy some of these caps so we can get down the hallway. I mean, it's insane how many caps we have. So just go through, type in, and this is just the Larson Championship, the Larson collection. Type in your favorite driver's name. Those of you going to a race in a couple of weeks, okay? Those of you going to Martinsville. I saw Victor's going to Dover. You know, I saw different people going to different places. You got to have a new hat. So get one ordered up now, and that way you are looking just fine. When you go to that race, you got a cap right on your head, and you can do that. So yes, we have got caps. Just type in your favorite driver's name and hat. So look at this. Got shirts too. How about that? Here is the Kyle Larson Championship winning shirt. Look at that bad boy. You kidding me? Woo, man. Oh boy, that's not my size. Oh, if that was my size, that thing would be walking out of here. Right under, I'd tuck it right up under my shirt. Nobody would notice. There you go. Kyle Larson Championship winning shirts. We've got all kinds of apparel. We got apparel and hats. Just go on there and poke around. I'm telling you, we all get caught, like you ever get caught like in a YouTube rabbit hole, okay? Or somewhere where you just start watching things. Go to Circle B Diecast, get caught in a Circle B Diecast rabbit hole. Type in Hut Strickland and just see what happens. And I just picked that name out. Jimmy Spencer. You never know what's going to happen. But what you'll know is you're going to be hooked up with a shopping cart full of great diecast and great deals. And these hats are all part of it. So fun stuff for sure. Jonathan, there we go. I think we got everyone down through there. Jonathan, how much is a good allotted amount to spend there at the store when I make my visit? Well, I'm not sure we're having a store. So you got to order it in advance. We used to do that some. We don't. Just not in a spot where we can do it anymore. Well, first thing, we can't get down the freaking hallway to get to what would be the store because of all these hats around here. But the perfect allotment is if first and foremost, Jonathan. Now this is just Uncle Postman talking here, Jonathan. If you have a significant other in your life, Make sure you don't get twisted up with that significant other. So find that threshold with the significant other of what that threshold is and spend right up to it or $10 to $20 more and beg forgiveness. Don't go too crazy with it, Jonathan. I'm a divorced man. I know how that works, okay? So don't get too crazy with it. But no, the allotment is whatever you want to get. Just order it up at Circle B Diecast. That's what the allotment is. So yes, indeed. There we go. Oh, his wife will need the good mall. Okay. Well, no, Jonathan. No mall. No mall. You need to order online and say, honey, I saved us the hassle of going to the mall. I went to circlebdiecast.com and ordered everything we need. That's what you do. Yes, because Jonathan, there's a mall real close to the racetrack that will take your wife's money and your money. Okay, here's the deal. Now, I gave you the philosophy. Spend right up to that amount where your significant other, your wife, is happy, and then go $10 or $20 more. Do you think she'll have that same philosophy at the mall, or will she blow your number right out of the water? I have a guess what that would be. So you need to do it first at circlebdiecast.com. Honey, I fixed you. Instead of you going to that Concord Mills Mall, I went to Circle B Diecast, and we got no more money to get in just for race tickets and food. Marriage counseling right there, baby. Or you will need marriage counseling if you follow my advice. Fun stuff. That's what we do here on Circle B Diecast or Tuesday at 2. We have a good time because you know what? We love our racing. You know, I was thinking about this on Sunday night, okay? I made the mistake of going to Twitter, okay? So, there's people that watch racing on Sunday afternoons and don't like racing. Let me say that again. There are people who watch racing on Sunday afternoon, don't like racing because I've looked through their Twitter feed and they keep watching. So I got back to my room and I'm sitting there, and I don't own a TV at my home, but I had a nice TV in the room, one of those big screens with the channels. And I'm surfing through the channels and I'm saying, what do I hate? And I punched onto it. I didn't make it 30 seconds. And I turned the channel to something that I liked, okay? That's my point on this thing is racing is fun, okay? We have a good time with it. We're yucking it up with John, trying to keep him in a marriage, okay? While still getting some good diecast deals at circlebdiecast.com, okay? We're having a good time. That's what it's all about, is just having fun. And I swear I made the mistake of going on Twitter and saw that there were some people that are not enjoying it. I have no idea how that happens because I don't select an activity for my Sunday afternoon that I don't like for my entertainment. I'll go for a run. I'll go to a craft brewery. You may see my buddy producer Kyle over here because he loves his craft breweries. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. You know, there's a winery here. If I go to the winery, I might see Tracy from the warehouse there. She's got her favorite spot here. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. Love this stuff. I'm preaching to the choir here because I'm talking to people who are going to Richmond and Dover and Martinsville and Charlotte, and I'm talking to people who are going to races. Y'all are going to have a blast. Okay, I'll share this with you. Okay, am I missing anything? Okay, I'll share this with you. There is a place, Rudy's, in Goodyear, Arizona. Okay, it is a fantastic barbecue joint. Sunday after the race, I went to a hotel. Our hotel was not too far from there, so I walked over to Rudy's. The place was full. And when I say full, I mean full of NASCAR fans. How did I know they're NASCAR fans? A, they were all sunburnt. B, they had shirts and caps on of all their favorite drivers. Folks, I'm going to tell you, I found a nice little seat over in the corner and I watched this happen. And I talked to 2 different groups. I watched this happen. I had other clothing on. I didn't have any racing stuff on. And I sat and watched this. And there were families with young kids, families with older kids. There were groups of guys. There were groups of women. There were couples. There were old dudes. There were young girls. This place was full of NASCAR fans. You'd see people, and it was all picnic tables, like 8-seat picnic tables. And you'd see people sitting there and someone walking around with a tray. And you say, hey, come on and sit with us. A couple moving in. The next thing you know, they're talking. They're having a good time. I sat back and watched this. I talked to one couple that had three, I believe they were teenage daughters, maybe older teen daughters. And everybody, the one girl had a Bubba shirt on. The one girl had a Denny Hamlin shirt on. The one girl had a Kyle Larson shirt on. Dad had a Joey Logano shirt on, and mom had a plain NASCAR shirt on. They had a ball at the race, and they were sitting down having barbecue in a joint that was full of NASCAR fans. People busting each other's chops lightly, having a good time. I talked to one guy there. And I walked up. We were just talking, and I think he might have recognized me. I don't know, or maybe didn't recognize me specifically, but kind of knew I was somewhere in the sport. And he says, "What'd you think of the end of the race?" I said, "Man, that was wild." He said, he says, none of the three kids, Reddick, Chastain, Briscoe, they're not my drivers. I was literally standing and screaming, and I didn't even know what I was screaming for. He said, because I wanted one of those kids to win the race so bad. And lurking behind him was Chase Elliott, and was Ryan Blaney, and was Kevin Harvick. And he said, and I love all my racers. He said, but I'm standing there and I'm screaming, go, Chase, Chase Briscoe, go, go, go. Ross pulls up alongside him. I'm like, Ross, get him, Ross, Ross. He says, then I realized that I don't even know what I'm screaming. That's a sign of a good race. That's a sign of a good time. Then he was eating barbecue with his family, having a good time. Folks, those of you going to the races, those of you not going to the races, go to a race, okay? Those of you going to a race, make sure you take the time to enjoy it with those around you. If you go there alone, you're going to make friends, whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or who you're sitting next to. If you're going with family or friends, enjoy it, savor it. It's fun. Go to local restaurants. Yeah, Jonathan, if she has to go to the mall, let her go to the mall, okay? But go do this. I had another experience. I'm way off on a tangent here, and I'm way over time, and I don't even care, okay? Raul and Teresa's is a Mexican restaurant, an authentic Mexican restaurant in Goodyear, Arizona. I was not aware of it. Some folks from NASCAR took us out to dinner to celebrate the end of the year last year, and it was so good. It was ridiculous. So Saturday night, I went there all by myself. Just pop in there. I love going out to eat on my own. I enjoy the quiet time. I'm in the noise. I'm in the crowd. I'm with people all day, and I want to go. And I talked to Raul, the guy who owns Raul and Teresa's. And I said, how's it going? He said, oh my gosh. He says, it's NASCAR weekend. He says, this is our busiest weekend of the year. I said, really? And this is a mom and pop it's not even on one of the main drags. And I said, really? And I said, but I looked around and there was NASCAR fans everywhere. Okay, I looked around and he said, we get a great, great group of NASCAR fans. And I'm going to tell you something about the NASCAR fans. That's what Raul told me. He said, I'm going to tell you something. They are the kindest, most fun-loving people when they come into my restaurant. They're having a good time. He says, and we love serving them. Now, he says, I don't like the fact that we have to tell them it's going to be 20 or 30 minutes. He said, but that's just the way it is on NASCAR weekends. So folks, go out. I did a Mexican joint and a barbecue joint, and it was full of NASCAR people having a good time. So enjoy it, savor it, have fun, yuck it up. You see somebody else who's a NASCAR fan. Maybe that's wearing your favorite driver's shirt. Hey, Larson fan, come over here, sit down, let's talk, let's hang out. Racing is a ball. It's a blast. I'm so happy when I read all of this that all of you are going to races. I really am. I love that you're going to races because I know you're going to have a great time. You're going to have a ball. You're going to be screaming for your favorite driver. You may be like that poor guy in Phoenix didn't even know what he was screaming for. Every time someone would pull alongside of somebody, he's screaming, and it hit him. It's like, I want Reddick to win. I want Chastain to win. I want Briscoe to win. It's fun. It's good. You're going to love the races. You're going to love going to them. And when you do, before you go, make sure you go to Circle B Diecast and make sure you have a really good-looking cap of your favorite driver. Yeah, absolutely. Do that. There you go. How about that? Man, I got way off a tangent there, but I'm really pumped at what's going on this year. Racing has been so good. All of these different drivers up at the front of the field. We're going to see what happens in newly reconfigured Atlanta this weekend. Woo, then COTA, road racing. Can you imagine road racing, what that's going to be like? It might even be dry in COTA this year. Wow, what a concept that would be. Fun stuff, really is. So get out, enjoy the races, have fun, meet some other race fans, yuck it up. I mean, this is all about having a good time. And when you go, make sure you look good. Make sure you look good with apparel, or make sure your collection back at your office or your workspace or your shop or wherever it is, your game room, your trophy room, make sure you have some great looking Circle B diecast as well. So fun stuff. I know I got off. I know I rambled. I know I went a little long, and I'm not even going to apologize for it because it matters to me, and it matters to me, and I appreciate that you're here. And like I said, what really triggered this is Maureen wants to know the name of that place again. The barbecue joint was, oh, for Pete's sake. I said it. You're going to have to go back and listen to it. Raul and Teresa's is the Mexican joint. There's one, okay, this barbecue place, there's even a location at the racetrack. I can't believe, say that, Maureen, I can't, how dare you ask me the name of that? I said it, you're gonna have to go back and rewind, and you're gonna have to go back and rewind and listen to it. So I can see it. I don't have my phone because I took a picture of it. I'm one of those people that takes pictures of restaurants and places. So, but fun stuff. Is Rudy's, yes, Norman's, Rudy's, yes, Rudy's, there we go. See that, we're all having fun. Absolutely. So, and you know what will make your life even more fun is if you go to www.circlebdiecast, order up some diecast, some hats, some shirts, get some trinkets. Promo code MRN will get you free shipping, and we will see you at a racetrack coming soon.